So every year during our ecology unit, the grade 6 students do some biome projects, and they get to choose either a marine or land biome and do an in-depth study on it. In the past, we've given them some choices, and we've done a raft, so they get to choose a different role and audience and what format they want to use to create their project. But this year with the iPads, it's really opened up a lot of different possibilities that even I didn't know about as far as the different formats that students could use. So what we found this year is, rather than limiting student choice and dictating what the different formats were, I opened it up and I gave them some options for those kids who needed structure. But I also said that if they could present an app to me and give me a good outline of what they wanted to do for their project and how it was going to work, then they had the ability to choose. And the students really loved this. They came up with great ideas. I had a lot of presentations. People, they did keynote, but then I had tons of different video formats using things like Videolicious that I didn't even know existed. We looked at Toontastic for one of them, and they've done other options where they wrote letters. They used ScrapPad to import photos for that. Things as simple as Poplet were used. They really just, whatever suited the needs of the student and what they were comfortable with. I had a few iMovies that were excellent. They brought in other people to act and they wrote their scripts. They really stepped up for this, and it made the projects more interesting for the students and for their classmates when they were presenting them. There were different things that they could go around during our gallery walk and look at. And the iPads actually also helped the kids with their ESLers. I told them that they could use any application that they wanted, but they had to make sure it was reasonable. And what they found was, with their personal management, they needed to know those limits and what they were capable of, and they had to stick to it. And some people realized that they had to adjust their plans because it wasn't a reasonable expectation. So that helped them with personal management. Some other students had to incorporate that and work with complex thinking and communication because they wanted to use something like Google SketchUp, and they had to ask Miss Cruz to help them and had to work through it, something that was a bit of a challenge, but they persisted and had a great project. So it was a nice way of not only working with the content, but also helping the kids with their ESLer.